Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2,940 of What You Up To Now. Today we're talking about supersize challenges, of course, confidence, of course, all this month. Failure, big topic today is reframing failure and how we deal with failure. Has a ton to do with how much success we have in our life, right? And it's easy to do, but the vast majority of us don't even realize that we have the power to do it until you listen to this and you hear, oh my gosh, I could be changing this today, right now. And I'm going to challenge you to change it today, right now, if you happen to have a different relationship with failure than I do. I have a love relationship with failure because I know that it is just a stepping stone, that what I did, I can tweak. I have the power to fix that and change that and do something differently or think something differently to do my next action that will be a success. Now, I a long time ago redefined failure, and it's to the point where it's almost impossible for me to fail. I'd have to do all these criteria and all these things. Thank you, Tony Robbins, for teaching me that strategy a long time ago. And thank me for remembering to apply it when I notice things and observe things that are coming up in my life and patterns. And I've done more of that in the last 3-4 months than I have probably in my entire lifetime, even following my sudden cardiac arrest. I went on a huge journey after that event to figure out what the hell happened to me, what was the meaning of my life, how did I get so off track? Because clearly, when you drop dead in one of your businesses, you are clearly off track and out of whack, and a whole lot of stuff needs to change, and it did. But I've been in a school community that's very, very inexpensive, and I just joined the VIP group coaching for a bunch of things that I want to learn. And I decided, okay, I want to form a little mastermind of about 4 or 5 of us, to go through that together. It is a lot of mindset, because if you've been in business any amount of time, if you've been living your life for any amount of time, and I'm coming up on 66, you know that how our life works out is about 80% or more in some instances. Our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, our mindset, our thinking, etc., our feeling, and there's a lot of things that we can do to positively impact that, and that's what this group does. It also teaches us how to make money, how to grow, how to do marketing, how to do YouTube, how to do a lot of things. So it's just a huge, incredible value. So if you would like to be part of my mastermind that I'm going to do in addition to that, let me know, and I will send you the information. It's $99 a month, I'll tell you that right now. But it's going up in about a week. That's why I want to share it now, so that people realize that, hey, I can get into this for under $100 a month. This is crazy. And the value in this community is beyond crazy. Now, notice, I'm not even sharing my own community to you right now. I'm sharing this. That's how powerful this community is for me and how impactful it's been on my life so far. I'd also like you to join the Supersize Your Business School community. And I'm thinking about merging the annual challenge, Supersize Your Annual Challenge, and the business Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge together in that community, because I think it's a powerful combination. Because if we don't work on ourselves, our business only grows as fast as we will allow it to. I think I've shared this before. Whenever there's a stall out or a problem or a challenge or a setback or a failure in any one of my businesses, and I step back and I look at the situation, I would say 99% of the time, I am the problem. I am the bottleneck. I'm holding something up, or I'm just somehow getting in the way of progress. So I like to reflect often and get myself out of the way, just step aside and say, okay, run with this game, because I know you can do it better than I can. And don't let me be the bottleneck. I do challenge my businesses to not let me be the bottleneck, or to tell me when I am being the bottleneck, because I need feedback too. It's not failure, it's feedback. Working on really, I'm gonna throw out tiers this week. I'm committing right now out loud. I'm going to put out the tiers for my Supersize community on the Skool platform this week. I'm making a lot of changes. I'm feeling a massive shift in how I show up and what's going to happen over the course of this year. And I would love if you would come along with me for this ride, because I think it's going to be a roller coaster ride. All right, I'm rambling. If I can help you anyway, if you need help coming up with a process to extract the lessons learned from situations that haven't gone the way you planned in the past, or AKA failures, things like getting fired. You know, the first time I got fired, it stung a little. The second time I got fired, it stung a little, way less. And the third time I got fired, guess what? It just rolled right off my back because I knew it wasn't about me. It was just about what was going on in the situation. But it took a couple of times for me to come to terms with that type situation. All right. Have an awesome day. If I can help, ask. Otherwise, I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.